Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alison and this is my makeshift wonderland. I've started collecting makeup over the other side, which I probably shouldn't be, but it's happening. So I hope you're all staying well during COVID. We are end of August. It's got to be about 6 months now. So yeah, we're starting to get out of it and go towards spring, and you can just tell that everybody is feeling a little bit better. So today's story is going to be about Morphe or Morphe. I don't know how to say it actually. Maybe I next should have looked that up. Anyway, this is the very first purchase from COVID. So this was way back in March, and to tell you the truth, I should have done this way back in March because you're gonna have to go on into eBay to find this palette if you really want it. It's gonna take my glasses off. So I like these glasses because it looks like I'm smart, and also you can see my makeup through my glasses. My other ones are downstairs, so I can't compare. But I'll take them off because we're getting some reflect happening. But I'm as blind as a bat. Like, I'm seriously blind as a bat. So yes, without further ado, the Morphe 24A Artist Pass, and this is by Saweetie. I have no idea who that person is, but when I saw this come out, I'm like, I have to have that. And you'll see right now just why. Take a look at that. Try and get in focus. This is not doing it any justice, but I think you can gather why I wanted to buy this. So we've got basically a range of mattes, glitters all down here and up here, a few sort of more neutral shades, and then these big pans around here. They're like your highlighters, and then major glitter. And that makes up the palette. Shall we get some swatching done? I think so. Time for swatching. Let's just open up a vein over here and get ready. Now I should mention that I bought this with a brush. It's called a glitter packer brush. It's not even a brush. It's an implement. Here it is. I've got to wash that off because it's got glitter on it. But yeah, it just helps you to put all that glitter and pack it onto the eyes. Now I've had this on since this morning, and the glitter is pretty much, it hasn't moved, and I've done a Pilates workout and had a shower, not washing my hair of course, but yes, the glitter has stayed, and I hope you can sort of see that. And as you can see, I've used a little bit of a shimmer around here. So let's get started. Should we do the boring colours first? Let's do the boring colours first. I shouldn't say that. That's mean. But we will. Let's just do these ones. This line here. Just in case you really want it. So first up is Indio Woe. I can pretty much tell you that's a shade I would probably never wear because I don't do orange, but then again, I should never say that. This is a rather sort of a mustardy colour. It's called Portrait Mode. And then we have Get the Shot, which is just a pretty true yellow, like a daisy yellow. Like on Gilmore Girls today when we were watching it, and Lorelai was delivered 1,000 daisies. That's for you Gilmore Girls fans. Desert Vibes. Up here. Oh my god. That's my little cat at the door trying to get in. And I will try and... This one's very brown. He's trying to get in. Here's a bit more pigment. That one's Sick Shade. So you can see they're all mattes with various opacity. Milo? Milo? you go. I'm not a great fan. They're a little bit patchy, but then probably depends on the base that you're using on your eyes. But there you go. Next up, we're going to do this top line here. So we've got all access, hashtag FOTD. I don't know what that means. Too old. Wild out, security, and stage personas. And we'll start off with all access, which is a sort of champagne gold. I'll put them up here. Champagne gold shimmer. I like these ones they're usually good as bases and just as transitions. They do everything. You need one of these in a palette, you really do. Next one is hashtag FOTD. Still no idea what that means. My daughter's not here to tell me. And this is a sort of it's not a true gold. Slightly champagne-y, but I really quite like that. You can see the shimmer in there. We have a glitter. I might do that one last. Security is sort of a purpley, mauvey brown. That one's swatched quite well. It's a matte. I do like that one. And the last of these matte shades is here, Stage Persona. And I used that today to just create a bit of a base. As you can see, I like purple and I like pink. That's a matte as well. All right, let's have a look at this Wild Out. Now this is a glitter, so I'm just having to warm it up a little bit. It's got it sort of, here we go. See that? Now I might just pop it over the top of this one here. You can see how that's gone. It's sort of packed onto the one place, so yes, you do need to use the glitter brush, glitter packer brush, to sort of move it along. That's moved it along a little bit. That's actually quite a nice one. I wasn't expecting that to be nice. I don't usually go in for oranges, but it comes out to be a really quite a sort of nice orangey goldy apricot, nice for everything, and probably on top of that little champagne shimmer shade. And next we're going to look at those big pans in the middle. So again, I'll pop it down here. First shade is pretty true gold. I'm just trying to build it up on my finger. That's swatching quite nicely. Got a pretty nice texture. It's not too soft. And we have that one was called Front Row. Then we have Private Oasis, which is quite sparkly. And this is what I've used on my cheekbones. See that? You get that really fantastic shift there that you can only see in certain lights. So that's great for a little highlight. Then I'm going to bring in the purple one, which is called Secret Set. Again, that's another one. This one here has got a little bit more glitter in it than the other. So there you go, that's sort of just a bit of a mauvey metallic shift. And then the pièce de résistance, and I don't know if I'll be able to pick this one up yet. It has stars in it. It literally has stars. I'm going to whack it over the top of here and see if I can build it up. I don't know how, I have tried wearing this with the stars in them. Yeah. It's pretty, the stars don't stay there and it's a little bit uncomfortable. But it's a nice, you know, if you're a glitter girl, you'll absolutely love it. And lastly, yeah, that's my husband's boat up there, in case you're wondering. I'm going to actually do these together. The matte shades, which are sort of a fluoro almost colour, and then we've got the glitters that go on top. So I'll just swatch the matte shades first and then we'll pop the glitters on top. So I'm just waiting for my arm to dry off a bit, and I've had stars everywhere. Intergalactic girl. Oh. Alrighty then, so I'm going to start off with pink, hot pink. So I have used that today. A bit more there. That one's called Max Volume. Next we have Green Room. How great is that? That's a Kermit the Frog green. Under the Sun, very bright fluorescent yellow. This feels very 80s at the moment. There's a bit of fallout happening here. Ride or Sky, so we can guess that that's going to be blue. And last but definitely not least, Major Inspo. I'll pop you up here next to my pink one, because these are the two that I've used today. And I can stick these fingers. I've been finger painting. Alright, let's pop some glitter on top of these. So, Major Inspo goes with Mic Drop. And you can see that picks up very well. Let's just pop it on top there. It's spread relatively well. And it gives a bit of a sort of a chrome shift. Then we have Glitterly, which I stuck my finger in. That's the only problem with these, is that they are a gel. I feel like they're a gel base, so you can actually gouge them relatively easily. They've got like a bit of a resistant top on them at first, but once you break past that, all bets are off. This one is a more holographic sparkle, as you can see in there. There we are. Got a bit of blue, a bit of everything in there. The green matching colour is called Palm Tree. That just really highlights the green underneath. They've done well with the collaboration, I think, with the fluorescent mattes with their neat glitter over the top, which sort of tones down the 80s, or for me, I think it tones down the 80s. Then we have Invite Only. I've used that today. And I just pop that there. And this one you can use on your lid, and it just goes really well. It's one of those ones you can mix with anything. It looks gold in the pan, but it's not just gold. It's got a bit of everything in there. And over this, of course, it looks just gold, but you've got quite a lot of holographic sparkle in there. Actually, the only one that doesn't have the holographic sparkle is this one up here, which is Mic Drop. The others all have a bit of a holographic sparkle, so that will depend on what you're wearing on the day. You can pop something different over the top and it'll look totally different. And then we've got the blue one. I haven't tried this one before. Insta Baddie. This one looks really pretty. You can't really see that, the holographic particles, but hopefully it'll show up here. There we go. So that is the Morphe Saweetie collaboration, and if you like it, I'll get onto eBay pretty quickly, because I think Mecca was stocking it and it doesn't have it anymore. You may be able to get it elsewhere online, but yes, I should have done this at the start because it is rather spectacular, and I think it was only about 36 bucks, I think, and they sold it with a set of lip glosses, one of which I have. Icy Lips. This one here is a pink one, and it's what I'm wearing today. It's actually, I've been using it a little bit like a lip balm because it's quite emollient. It doesn't have massive glitter particles, so you don't feel like you're there's crumbs all over your lips or anything like that. So I've sort of been using them as lip balms. And I actually would recommend going online to Mecca. They have them. $27 for a set of 3. This one comes with a very neutral sort of a beige sparkle, and then there's quite an outlandish violet pink that I haven't used yet, so that in those types of tones. So there we go. I think it was, after all this, and I hadn't dared to actually wear it because I thought it was perhaps going to be a little bit too much. And I must admit, COVID laziness got to me, and I really should have done something. So yes, apologies for that. But yeah, I think that's a good buy. That was a good buy, and I'm definitely going to use it in the future. And this morning when I asked my kids what they thought, my little boy said to me, I like it wearing new makeup because it makes you look happier. There you go. From the mouths of babes, or 11-year-olds. So there you go. I should wear more makeup. Yeah, it's probably better for my skin too. That's it for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the Morphe and Saweetie collaboration. Very sorry I didn't get this to you earlier. And have a lovely day, evening, night, and I shall see you next time. Bye.